So today, 10th of June 2020, and we'll be trying to understand text 42 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 5. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki. So by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and Vaishnavas around are slow and steady, slow and steady of Srimad Bhagavatam recitation is going on. So today, Yad Shraddhaya Srut Yad Drakshaya Srutavatya Bhaktya Samrijyamane Hirdaye Avadhaya Jnanena Vairagyavalena Dhira Prajema Tate Ahangri Saroja Pitham. Yat, that which, Shraddhaya, by eagerness, Srutavatya, simply by hearing, Cha, also, Bhaktya, in devotion, Samrijyamane, being cleansed, Hirdayi, in the heart, Avadhya, Avadhyaya, no, Avadhaya, meditation, Jnanena, by knowledge, Vairagya, detachment, Balena, by the strength of, Viraha, the pacified, Brajena, no, Brajema, must go to, that, te, your, angry, feet, Saroja Pidham, lotus sanctuary. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Simply by hearing about your lotus feet with eagerness and devotion, and by meditating upon them within the heart, one at once become enlightened with knowledge, and on the strength of detachment, one becomes pacified. We must therefore take shelter of the sanctuary of your lotus feet. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Salakaya Chakshurmildamenam Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Asthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Supatantikam Bandeham Sri Guru Shudapatakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamcha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitan Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatapati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapti Kanchana Gauranga Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Brishman Shruti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vangsha Kalpataruvesh Griva Sindhupayeva Chapatita Nama Pavanevyo Vaishnavevyo Namo Nama Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishnupadaya Shrimati Sipataka Swaminidhi Namani Namacharya Padaya Nitya Kirpa Vardhane Gaurkatha Tamataya Nagaram Tarne Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishnupadaya Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminidhi Namani Namaste Saraswati Gaurvani Pracharani Nirvise Sunyavadi Pyasiti Tarni Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Yashraddhaya Srutavatya Bhaktya Samrijyamane Hirdaye Avadhaya Jnanena Vairagyavalena Dhira Brajema Tate Angri Saroja Pitham. Conversation between Maitreya Rishi and Vidur Maharaj is going on, and we are hearing the prayers of Devaha. They are addressing to the Supreme Personal Godhead, and they are confirming here today. Simply by hearing about your lotus feet with eagerness and devotion, and by meditating upon them within the heart, one at once become enlightened with knowledge. This statement we can refer to Srila Prabhupada. When he was a young boy, one of his friends dragged him to see Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Prabhupada had an opinion that all these sadhus are no good for society. What is the point in meeting them? But even when he was dragged, and when he heard the few words from the lotus mouth of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, he became captivated. He became very eager to hear more, to know more. And then he started meditating upon his Guru. Well, whatever he said, that really makes sense. Not absolutely, but logically it makes sense. So the devotion only by hearing. Dhruva heard from his mother Suniti to worship God. He became very eagerness. How can, if my father Uttanapada could not pick me up, the God will pick me up? Just by hearing. Rukmani ji, hearing from Narada the glories of Krishna, she became captivated. So are so many people become captivated. I heard Bhagavad Gita, just name Bhagavad Gita, the first page of Bhagavad Gita, from the mouth of Gyan Krishna, I became captivated. So many of you may have come to this consciousness just by hearing. So Saranavatam, right thing. We are hearing. We have these 200,000 gurus on the television sitting. We have thousands of gurus sitting in the newspaper. And we have all around so many gurus that they give us suggestion, what to do, when to do, what not to do, all suggestion. But that Saranavatam is a Vyatha, not a Katha. So the Devas are saying simply by hearing your lotus feet with eagerness. Eagerness, there should be eagerness. And devotion. And in my case, neither I was eager, nor I was so very much fond of it. But because what other will feel, that I am not coming, so I started going. Just because what other will feel, what other will feel, what other will feel. Well, to my wife, I hated her. What is this? See, there is Ekadasi sitting in birth. She's going to die of hunger, man. But Srutva, I heard. I didn't become captivated, but it generated some feelings. You see? So Srutva. The basic thing is Srutva, from whom and what is the content of Srutva. If suppose all of a sudden they say, oh, there's a war, let us go to the China. Many will roll up their sleeve and go to fight. Shrutva. So what you hear, it is your prarabdha. And then your further prarabdhas are Suchanam Srimatam Gehe, then meditating upon them within the heart. Initially, nobody will say, I am a devotee of Krishna, I want to do this. No, meditating within the heart. Enjoying within the heart. Sabai pumsam paro dharmo yatho bhaktir adhokshije. Forget about the second line. Ahetu kya pratyatha satma suparsidati. So, it is very natural. The soul will get attracted to the like-minded people, like-minded words, and like-minded Paramatma residing within the heart of others. And then one at once become enlightened with knowledge. Now, what kind of knowledge we have got? Oh, there's 7:30, there is a class. Isn't it? Only that's the knowledge we have got. That 7:30 there is a cyber class, so I have to attend. Friday 11 o'clock there is a discussion I have to attend. So that's jnana. So we have become enlightened. Now when this enlightenment, एक घड़ी आदि में पुण्य याद करी जो संगत साधु की हरे कोटि कोटि अपराध. So within that knowledge that we have got, the 7:30 I must be there, actually knowledge, and is the knowledge of Krishna. When Kamsa heard that he'll be killed by the 8th son of Devaki, he heard, he started meditating upon. Isn't it? Everybody started meditating upon. Krishna. So Srutva Sarvanam Kirtanam Vishnu. And then if you hear the right thing, definitely you are going to speak. No endeavor is required. Whatever the storehouse in your mind or heart, it will come out. So one become enlightened with the knowledge. And on the strength of detachment, one becomes pacified. Now see, prior to this, every one of you may have the time slot of 7:30. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do that. Everybody has time slot. Whether sleeping or reading or watching television, going for a walk or going for the market or doing this or doing that. So many, the time was allotted, 7:30 I have to do this. But as soon as there is a Krishna Katha, we have become detached from those activities which earlier we were performing at 7:30. And then we are pacified. So these translation and shlokas, they are the science. They are not whimsical. It's not I say. No, we are doing it practically, and this is the science. And he says, the Devas are saying, we must therefore take shelter of the sanctuary of your lotus feet. Sanctuary means where there are more than one. Hundreds and thousands and millions. That's called a sanctuary. And sanctuary means they are protected. So those who have taken the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, they are protected by the Lord. You have to just enter there. That's it. When you enter the house, you close the door, you are protected from the outside environment and climate. Automatically. Either maybe from heat or cold or rain or cloud or the smell, whatever it is. So as soon as you come home, you are protected. And once you close the door, then you are the master. So similarly, when somebody surrenders, other day we talked about Prapatti and Prapanna. When somebody surrenders at the lotus with the Lord, then he is in the sanctuary and he has nothing to worry. Everything will be taken care of. Even otherwise, whether you believe in God or you don't, your needs are being taken care of. We are only struggling for the greed, not for the need. Only for the greed, not for the need. Krishna is so very kind because everyone is a part and parcel of him. So he has to be kind. It's natural. So he is providing the need and we are struggling for the greed. That's it. Let us say what Srila Prabhupada is saying about it. The miracles of meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord with eagerness and devotion are so great that no other process can compare to it. Na jnanena na chejaya. Lord says, na vaider na tapasa na jnanena na chejaya sakya evam vido drishtum drishtavan yasimamyatha. Bhaktya tu ananya sakya aham evam vidu arjuna jnantum trishtum cha tattvena paraveshtum cha parandapa. Not by jnana, not by tapa, not by swadhyaya, not by any other means that one can understand Krishna or one can reach to Krishna. Simply by devotional service. And Prahlad Maharaj is telling his classmates, his friends, Sarvanam Kirtanam Vishnu, or Sarvanatam, there is in this sloka Srimad Bhagavatam, I am forgetting it. So simply by listening from the right source. Let us say, even your source is little not good, but you have that prarabdha with you, you will pick up very easily. So there is no other process to compare with it. The bhakti, that's what the confirmation by our founder Acharya. So let us place our faith on Srila Prabhupada and keep hearing Krishna Katha. And nowadays, isn't it so easy? We are keeping Krishna Katha in our pocket. Though we may not find time to listen it, somehow or other. But facilities are there. And just what you do? With eagerness. What is next? What is next? What is next? Prabhupada said, the minds of the materialistic person are so disturbed that it is almost impossible for them to search out of the supreme truth by personal regulative endeavors. They are extremely busy. Srimad Bhagavatam says this. In the daytime, they are busy in making money. At night time, the sensual pleasure. Hardly they have time to do any Krishna Katha. But it is suggested, Tasmad ekena manusa Bhagavan satvatam patihi Shrotavya krititavya dheya puja nityada. We have to take the time out. So as per Prabhupada, materialistic people, they have no time. They are really busy. They also have the sleepless nights. If there's too much money came in that we have to invest, and when there's a loss, what to do? Even this particular period going on, all the big merchants, they are more worried than the poor people who are only looking for a day of meal or meal of a day. They are more worried. There are so many people here in Qatar, they are losing maybe 3 or 4 million reality profit. They are crying out. Crying out. So materialistic people hardly they have any endeavor to make a personal attempt to know about the God. But even such materialistic men, with a little eagerness for hearing about transcendental name, fame, quality, etc., can surpass all other methods of attaining knowledge and detachment. In India, there are so many people, they take bribe. And they take bribe in crores. And then what they do? They do Bhagavad Saptaha. And in that Bhagavad Saptaha, they spend crores of rupees. Good in a way for the local people, they come. And the people will throng in tens of thousands. And they give them the prasadam, they give them so many things. And they utilize that. So even a materialistic person, little eagerness about the fame, quality and name of Krishna can achieve a great success. Prabhupada says, can surpass all other methods of attaining knowledge and by detachment. The conditioned soul is attached to the bodily conception of self and therefore he is in ignorance. As you are saying, avidya means I, me and mine. Connected to me, everything is avidya. And connecting everything to Krishna is vidya. So there is a vidya and avidya. Purpose is, the culture of self-knowledge can bring about the detachment from material affection, and without such detachment, there is no meaning to the knowledge. There is one Sanskrit sloka. Sukharti yatte kutam vidya, vidyarti yate kutam sukham, sukhinoho na cha vidya, vidya cha na sukham. Sukhinoha. Anybody who wants sukha, he cannot earn vidya. And anybody wants with a vidya, he'll never get sukha, material sukha, mental satisfaction. So, vidyarti cha katha sukham, sukharti cha katham vidyam. So, for sukharti there is no vidya and has no meaning, and for vidyarti there is sukha, there is no meaning. The swadhyaya, you go to learn a lot. Vidyarthi, to earn the knowledge, and knowledge of not mundane thing, but knowledge of Krishna. As other day we were saying, only 6 million slokas are of Bhagavatam. 300,000 for the heavenly planet, 1.5 million for Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mahabharata. I'm an old man. What do you expect from me? So 1.5 million to the Yakshas, 1.4 million to the Pitaraj, and 100,000 for maybe some little bit up and down, but the sequence is there for the humankind. So will we have a time to earn that Vidya? Therefore it says, in the age of Kali, Kalautat Hari Kirtinath, just do Harinam Kirtan and that's all. We have no time and capability. And the age in our favor to accept these kind of things. Therefore, Krishna Katha. Gayanam Krishna Katha. Shranavanti Krishna Katha. Ismaranti Krishna Katha. That's all. The most stubborn attachment for the material enjoyment is a sex life. And this sex life is not only for today. Even in Mahabharata we know that when Hidambi met Bhima for this sex pleasure, she have forgone her brother Hidamba. And there are, even in the modern age, modern history, there are many stories that how Kanchana, Kamani, one more thing is Kaya Kanchana Kamani, this is the biggest allurement in life. And when I say every man means more than 50%. Everyone falls for it. Purpose is, one who is attached to sex life is to be understood a devoid of knowledge. Knowledge must be followed by detachment. That is the way of self-realization. These are self-explanatory statements, so I will not say anything. These two are essential for self-realization, knowledge and detachment. Knowledge of Krishna and detachment of sense gratification become manifest very quickly if one performs devotional service to the lotus feet of the Lord. The word dhiraha is very significant in this connection. A person who is not disturbed even in the presence of casual disturbance is called dhiraha. There are so many Bollywood Hindu celebrities to enjoy the sex life. They adopted Muslim religion. I'm just verifying that particular statement of Srila Prabhupada. Many. So that important it is. So Prabhupada is talking about Yamunacharya. Sri Yamunacharya says, since my heart has been overwhelmed by the devotional service of Lord Krishna, I cannot even think of sex life. And if thought of sex come upon me, I at once feel disgust. A devotee of the Lord becomes an elevated dhira by a simple process of meditating in eagerness on the lotus feet of the Lord. Dhira. We have to become dhira. In what way? Constant association of the devotees and constant association of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita will make one dhira. No doubt about it. There is no any other method to practice. No any other method to practice. Only this one. The last paragraph by Srila Prabhupada. Devotional service entails being initiated by a bona fide spiritual master and following his instruction in regards to hearing about the Lord. Such a bona fide spiritual master is accepted by regularly hearing from him about the Lord. He's a Gurukuli. But nowadays, our internet is our Gurukula. Like Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, every day he gives a class on Chaitanya Charitamrita. And thousands of people, they log in and they hear. So, though we have not enjoyed the Gurukula in that sense, but this Gurukula and the telephone, if we utilize it, we will be hearing from our Guru from his lotus mouth. We have already recorded Katha of many Vaishnavas and songs and everything like that. So we can utilize this. We can hear directly from them. Provided, if you really want to. Facilities are there, provided we want to utilize. Purpose is the improvement in knowledge and detachment can be perceived by devotees as an actual experience. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu strongly recommended this process of hearing for a bona fide devotee, and by following this process one can achieve the highest result, conquering all other methods. And that ends the purport and translation of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 5, Text 42, by His Divine Grace, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Before I close, I read the translation again. Deva Uchu, the demigods are saying, simply by hearing about your lotus feet with eagerness and devotion and meditating upon them within the heart, one at once becomes enlightened with knowledge, and on the strength of detachment, one becomes pacified. We must therefore take shelter of the sanctuary of your lotus feet. Hare Krishna.